Make schools great again.
Who am I?
Hello, my name is Katharina Kiefer, or simply just Kate. In this video I want to tell you briefly who I am and what I'm doing. I am 27 years old and I'm a secondary school teacher in Germany. My subjects are biology, which I also teach bilingually, English and home economics. I'm from a small village in the northern Black Forest in Germany. However, I have lived in many different places and I have seen and worked at different schools, also abroad. Let me show you something. These pictures have shown you different parts of Bali, and now that you have seen them, you never ever have to go there in your life. By looking at them, you know now the places. But is it really enough? Could you still remember them after a couple of weeks? And can you tell me details about them? How does it smell and sound like at these different places? What feelings and thoughts did you have when you saw these spots for the very first time? And how are the native people there? I could ask you a million more questions which you couldn't answer from only looking at these pictures. You weren't emotionally involved, didn't use all your senses, and didn't create lasting memories. Probably you asked yourself by now, why the heck does she show me pictures of her vacation and asking me stupid questions? I thought her topic is about education and not vacation.
Why am I telling you all this?
My example has a lot in common with the way we often still teach kids at schools. I want to explain you the parallels very briefly. Mostly we teach things by talking about them, writing them down and showing pictures. Sometimes we even show a video. Wow! And the sad thing is that we often think it is enough and the best way of teaching and learning, because we are able to cover many topics in a short period of time and the students will remember it because it is written down. However, in order to really understand something, it is important to use all your senses, to come up with your own research questions and your own ways and ideas of exploring them. Even if you have failed and you're not coming to a conclusion, you learn a lot. You will try a different way until you find an answer. And this process is called learning. It is unlikely that you will forget it again because you have tried it out yourself by going different ways until you find a right one. And I said on purpose and not the, because there are many different ways. For sure, this takes much longer, it is more difficult to grade and students work in a different rhythm. But on the other hand, it is more effective. Actually, it is empirically proven that trying things out on your own is the best and most effective way of learning. Studies have shown that people remember 90% of things they do on their own, 70% if they explain or retell it to somebody, 50% if they hear and see them, 30% if they only see them, and only 20% if they hear them. Even though we know that it's important to do things on your own, we still do not apply it at school, and therefore most lessons only include hearing and seeing. And now my question to you is, how much do you still remember about your own school time besides the skills of reading, writing and arithmetic? Take your time and think about it. Am I right? Is it almost nothing, or? It is not surprising, because at traditional schools we mainly learn by heart and forget things soon again. You can also call it learning to the test or bulimia learning, because you have to learn it really fast and spit it out again. But our society needs human beings who are able to solve problems, who are going different ways, who are creative and who can take responsibility, especially in our fast-changing world. Knowledge alone and following instructions are not enough any longer in our today's society.
Why am I starting this project?
Through teaching and working with my students, it has become clear to me that it is time to rethink our school system and adapt it to the changing times. Kids are so creative, and I have learned so much from them. Nevertheless, the framework conditions in our schools are no longer up to date. Creativity is not sufficiently demanded and promoted, and the curiosity and motivation of the students get lost. The teachers are pressed into a rigid and inflated curriculum, which is taught in a 45-minute rhythm, and we run from class to class and can no longer live up to our actual task. We hardly have time to talk to the kids and be there for each and every student depending on their needs. From my point of view, the school system is stuck and almost standing still. We are only trying to fix it with some new methods or different names. So many people, including students, parents and teachers, feel that something is going wrong, but they are afraid of the new and of changes. The job market feels it as well, that many employees are not able to fulfill the tasks which the 21st century requires of them.
What is my project about?
To make our school system fit for the future, I need more practical knowledge and will therefore visit the most innovative and progressive schools worldwide to see how it can be done better and what insights can be transferred. I will document my experiences and findings and make them accessible to those interested in written form on my website and as videos on YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. People have to see the new in order to lose their fear. They have to feel and accept that it is time to change something. Students have to see the possibilities they could have. If I can reach them, they will demand a change of the system.
Why do I need you?
I want to take your fear, that you are less afraid of the new, and want to show especially you as students the possibilities you could have. And that is why I need you. Because together we are strong, we can bring our educational system forward, that you have the best chances in the future, whatever it will bring. Thank you for watching, and I hope you got some new insights about our current school system. Bye, and until next time. My example has a lot. Remember 9% learning